this blimmin' team. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hexagon Challenge here on Shaun Does FM. I hope you are doing well. So today we are back in the Champions League and we've got an actual chance of qualifying out of our group already. I'll explain why. If we do beat Madrid, we will be guaranteed to go through. So that is something very nice. If we draw, not the end of the world either, but a loss, and that opens things right back up after yesterday's win against Manchester United. If you did not watch the episode, I'll leave the link in the top right corner. Our best performance for some time. Unfortunately, off the back of that though, the tactic didn't really work in Ligue 1 like I wanted it to, the one where we were just more direct for most of the match. 2-0 draws. And 0-0 draws against Lyon, I wasn't too disappointed. This was the most recent game. Lyon in third, tied on points with us. So not a terrible result, but we'll have a quick look at the stats here. Overall, not that disappointed with a draw because you look at the stats, it was a fairly even game. A little bit disappointed we didn't get a goal, but neither did they, so I'll take that result. The one that really got to me was the one straight after Manchester United against Stade Rennais. This game we absolutely dominated and somehow we didn't get a goal. You look at the stats, only 2 shots on target. That's the obvious reason we didn't score. 2 shots hitting the woodwork as well, and they were early on. Just one of those games, and then we had a poor performance against Lyon, but one that really bites here is Stade Rennais not even having a shot in the entire game. So definite drop points there, and what that means for Ligue 1 is that we're still in second, but 7 points behind Marseille and only 2 points in front of PSG in fourth. We've gone from a really strong position to now being in a bit of a fight for Champions League football next season, it feels like, albeit still fairly early days. And hopefully Marseille, someone tips them up soon because they are really flying. They're kind of doing what we did last year. Hopefully soon someone at least can peg them back or at least start taking points off them, because at the moment they are, without a shadow of a doubt, the team to beat. And it looks like PSG are just starting to hit some form as well. So we need to start getting our butt back into gear in Ligue 1. Really good season up until those last 2 games, but dropped points in the last 2 and we've just been caught up a bit in second place. So hopefully Marseille slip up and the gaps can close back up, and PSG hopefully can continue to mix their form a bit as well, because you'd imagine at some point they're going to really kick into gear and be getting back into that Champions League mix, and then we might have a fight with Lyon for the 3rd or 4th spot, which hopefully isn't an issue for us. Hopefully we finish in that top 3 and ideally in the top 2, but we're again dropping too many points, and that is the frustration at the moment. But in our other competition, the Champions League, that win against Manchester United, as we go to our group alone, means that we are on top because of the alphabet, but we're playing Atletico Madrid today, and a win here puts us at least 3 points clear of them. They've got Manchester United in the last match week. So if we were able to beat these guys, Manchester United probably going to beat Zenit, so we'll say that they're going to end up on 8 after today. If we're on 9, Manchester United are on 8, and Madrid are on 6. There's no way that both of those teams can overtake us. So if we win this, we are locked in for the knockouts of the Champions League. A loss, not great, but a draw, not the end of the world either, especially given we've got Zenit last match, albeit we only drew with them in the first match week, but that felt really harsh. So hopefully we get the job done in these last 2 games, especially after that good win against Manchester United. But you can look at this group, it's a really tight one. There's not much in it. We're hoping just to wrap things up with a win today, and then at least one of them won't be able to catch us. We should be good with a win. In terms of our tactics, look, it hasn't worked the last 2 games, so we've gone back to the regular standard passing, not told the boys not to be so expressive, but just hoping that it works, because the first game against Atletico Madrid and also against Zenit, we played really well, just didn't get the ball in the back of the net. So I'm hoping that with a switch back from that system that got the Man United win, but then was poor in Ligue 1, hopefully the boys get their butt into gear. We've had a few changes in the team. I'll run through them now for you guys. Ethan Ampadu's picked up a little bit of an injury. We've had an international break in between those 2 Ligue 1 games, and Ethan Ampadu's come back injured. So what we've done is we're actually putting Nianzou up to CDM. I'm going to have to fiddle around with my set pieces before this game just to get them right, but he goes into CDM and Sevillano goes where Nianzou was. And otherwise, Gabriel Fernandez also picked up an injury in the last game against Leon. So what we've done is we've put Quintero up top and put Flavio Henrique back out to the left wing. And Mikado and Gowley and Hudson Odoi are our front free cover on the bench. Otherwise, it's a first choice team. So hopefully these guys can get us a win and we can make our way into the knockouts of the Champions League. So what we will do, I'll finish fiddling with these set pieces for this team because obviously Nianzou is our best option from headers. And we will come back at the Metropolitano and hopefully in the sleet we can pick up 3 points and qualify for the next round. It will be tough though against Diego Simeone's men. Let's see if we can get the job done. Okay, we'll run through the team sheet here quickly because the last couple of games those black name things have come up where you can't actually read the opposition team. So there is the Atletico Madrid lineup looking very similar to what they put out in the first game. Although I don't know if we saw Leon Goretzka in the first game, so that's a notable change. He looks to have come in for Donny van der Beek. And there is our team as we ran through before. A few changes on the bench, Ligue and Kamara, just so we have Ligue who can cover centre back and Kamara who can cover right back, with Ligue also covering left back. So we've got enough defensive options there. Lorente and Puig to cover the midfield and then the front three below that. But this should be a tight game, of course. Hannibal is also missing after he got his red card against us in the first game, but unfortunately we didn't take advantage of that. So that was frustrating, but we'll tell the boys, give them the good underdog speech because that tends to work when you're allowed to do it. So surprised that's the case here. But to be fair, our Ligue A form, you would say we're not in great touch, but that Manchester United win gives us a little bit of belief here, it's fair to say, as we get through this press conference. And here is the Atletico Madrid formation of 4-4-1-1. So they're going to be quite narrow up top, so maybe I should get our boys to defend a bit more narrow in this. We'll see how things play out in the game. There's our lineup, the 4-3-3, as you are used to. We've got the 4-4-2 loaded up now. Similar instructions to this one. Just feel like we'll just stick with the 4-3-3. I'm kind of dying on the hill of that this year. And if it doesn't work, maybe we'll change next season, but we could also bring in different players. So we'll see what happens as the sleet comes down as we are kicking off in our away uniform, playing right to left. Atletico Madrid in the red and white with the blue shorts at home as Tessier makes his way forward early. The ball goes out. It is 0-0 early doors. Let's see if we can pick up a win to qualify for the knockout stages. Tessier with a throw-in. It is cut out by Madrid, but Dembele heads it forward to tap sober. Highlight over. Still 0-0. Throw in to Atletico Madrid in the 9th minute. They find Bailey from it. Goretzka with the throw-in. Jimenez. Now Goretzka on a yellow already. Lamar over to Paulo Eduardo. That is straight at Goron though. Pretty soft shot. We do roll it out quickly though and look to build on the back. Hopefully catch them at 6s and 7s, albeit that highlight just stopped then. And now it's Atletico Madrid once again on the ball. Almeida up to Fabian. Bailey. He makes his way through defense. Here's a shot straight at Goron again though. And we roll it out quickly again. That's interesting. Not an instruction I turned on. So not sure what's happening there. But to be fair, if we can catch them on the counter, I won't mind it. We get that up to Quintero, of course, with Henrique now on the left wing for this game. Thanks to Gabriel Fernandez's injury. Quintero plays Dembele through. Lovely chance. And we get a goal. That is a brilliant goal. Lovely passing. And Dembele slotted in quite nicely. That's a really good goal. And we go 1-0 up after 11 minutes. And as you can see in the other game, Manchester United picked up an early goal as well. You can see Quintero just holding play up. Dembele got past his man. Not great defence, you'd have to say, but we did have some nice passing in the lead up to that on the counter-attack. And we take a 1-0 lead early, albeit it might now be a highlight to Atletico Madrid. They put a long ball over the top. We do cut it out though, so maybe we'll have another chance. Flavio Henrique, big pace down that left-hand side. Can he slot Quintero in? He tried to. It goes out for a corner, which Dembele should be putting in. He does. It's headed back out. It's another corner though, so we've got a little bit of a good spell here down the right end of the park. He will whip this in quickly as he does. Dembele trying to find Tapsoba that time. It is headed back out to him. Puts another ball in. Henrique with the header just over the bar. That would have been a really good start going 2 up, but we'll take 1-0 after 15 minutes. And off the back of that, another highlight. Well, I thought it was going to be for Atletico Madrid, but we cleared the throw-in, and now it's Edwin Quintero. Pretty average last time he played, but he's been good already today getting an assist. We play it back to Nianzou Almas. Nyanzu, not a position we've played him in at all, I think, but he can play there, so hopefully he does a good job for us. At the very least, we have some really good hitting options in this team with him in the CDM role. Now, Almas, Dembele, Quintero, lovely play. That's such good short passing from us. This is what we're used to here at Monaco, some really good build-up, and we're now 2-0 up after 16 minutes. And this is a very good position for us to be in. If only we could play like this in Ligue 1. Don't know what's happening. We went from hit that funny period in the first half of these Champions League games. We were doing really well in Ligue 1, but not very well in the Champions League. And now it looks like it's turned the other way. And it's a good time for it to happen, though, because that's a wonderful run from Quintero, who get in there perfectly onside. And Dembele returns the favour from the first goal. And we go 2-0 up after 20 minutes. Throw into Atletico Madrid. They will look to find a teammate this time. They do, but Tessier intercepts it, but they do keep possession. Paulo Eduardo has a shot. Mulder heads that clear out to Jimenez. Back to Fabian. They've had a few throw-ins to date, have Atletico Madrid, but we've cut them out and got them on the counter quite a few times. That falls to Lamar. It's an absolute pinball wizard in the box, but we do clear it, and it stays 2-0 as we get closer to the half-hour mark. 36th minute we are just entering, and we hold this 2-0 lead. Very happy with how things are going, and we play out from the back here. Almas to Tessier. Plays a long ball forward, can't find Quintero, and it will be Atletico Madrid trying to start something here from the back. Paulo Eduardo making his way in field. Gets the ball out to Leon Bailey on the right-hand side. He gets inside Mulder. Here's a shot, well blocked from Nyanzu, though, getting back from the CDM role. Quite liking that, actually. It's doing a good job defensively for us, as we will get them to press Jose Jimenez. Corner, we should be dealing with these very well today with that extra height in the box. And saying that, Ampadu can also play centre back, so I think I might be overstretching that extra height advantage a bit, but Nyanzu is definitely a very good aerial player, and that's very messy, and Nyanzu gets a shot off there, but it's straight at Oblak. Remains 2-0 as we get closer to half-time, but another highlight here for Atletico Madrid yet again from a throw, and that's also something that happened in the last Manchester United game, actually. They had quite a few throw-ins that they weren't really able to take advantage of. You watch them score from one now. It's a double shot. The first one blocked, the second one well over the bar, though, and it's still 2-0 as we get into the last 5 minutes of the first half. Throw in to Monaco this time. We are in the last minute of added time in this first half. Hopefully we don't do anything silly and maybe add a third. It's a tackle that will go out for a corner. So something could be coming from this, hopefully. We've got Tapsoba. Nyanzu are the main targets. Nyanzu gets his head to it, and we're 3-0 up before half-time. What a first half, and surely we're going to be making our way into the knockout rounds of the Champions League now. Dembele puts it in. Nyanzu running backwards, a really good header. Near post beats Jan Oblak, and we're going to be 3-0 up at half-time. That is, without a shadow of a doubt, our best half of Champions League football this season, and our best half of football for quite some time, especially away at the Metropolitano. And we've got to tell the boys we're happy with that. Tell them to keep it going. We won't make any changes. I did see someone on a yellow heart. That is Nyanzu, but if we get a fourth, we might be able to make changes. I just don't want to do anything silly here. But we are in a very good position. Those 3 draws at the start now, not looking so bad if we can pick up wins in these 2 games. And hopefully in the last one too, so we qualify top of our group, albeit we'll see how things end up after last game. But we've still got this half to get through. Hopefully we can win this game with a 3-0 lead after half-time, and we might have a early chance on the counter here. Although Goretzka wins the ball. 3-0 as we start the second half, but Atletico Madrid with another highlight from another throw-in, and it is Adamson for them. Puts one forward, and Paulo Eduardo gets beyond. Gordon let that go into the side netting. I'm hoping he had an idea about where that was going, because otherwise that would have been embarrassing. 3-0 after 50 minutes. Another throw-in here for Atletico Madrid. Finds Eduardo again. He's one of the more dangerous players so far. Out to Jimenez in a lot of space on that right-hand side. Back into Lamar. Out to Goretzka. A long shot. Deflected. It goes out for a goal kick, so he might have been out offside anyway, that player. Don't know if Goron had that covered, though, if it got on goal or past the defenders. And now we have a free kick here in the 60th minute. Enrique puts it through. Tapsoba. Lovely place, but straight at Oblak. That was a golden chance. And I'll just see if we need to change anything. We've got a few players on yellow hearts, but no one playing terribly. I think we'll leave things as they are for now. Praise the boys. Half an hour to go, but we've got a 3-0 lead. 70 minutes gone now. Pretty quiet second half since that chance for Tapsoba, but a couple of players on red hearts. Flavio Henrique not having a great game, but he's done a really good job for us out there considering it's not his natural position. I think we're going to bring Hudson Odoi on because, I mean, Gaudi, star rating wise, starting to go down, which is something we might have to consider in the upcoming transfer window, perhaps. And also, Tanguy Nianzu, very good in that CDM role, getting that goal from the corner. We will take him off. Marcus Llorente can come on for him. I'll play with the set pieces quickly to get those back to what they were, but 3-0 with 20 minutes to go. It's looking very good for qualification. Okay, quickly after those subs, Aljif Almas has got a red heart. Ricky Puig on for him. Nothing out of the ordinary there. 18 minutes to go, still 3-0 up. Throw into Atletico Madrid, 16 minutes left. They throw it short to Goretzka. Put a ball in, trying to find Dembele just over the post. Good chance there for Madrid, probably one of the best of the game, but it's still 3-0 to Monaco. Only 3 minutes to go plus injury time, although Atletico Madrid on attack, and it's a good chance here. It's a penalty. Okay, I thought Paulo Eduardo just tripped over himself there. VAR is going to check it. Look, we're in a pretty good position. I touch wood, don't think they're going to catch us here, but we'll just see if this is a penalty. I thought it looked pretty innocuous there, but you know what it is with the match engine. Sometimes it does things that looks weird, and that is indeed a penalty. Now, Tessier, will he be in trouble here? No card. And it's a chance for Atletico Madrid. Dembele. Goron goes the right way, can't save it, and they have a sniff, you could somewhat say. Look, it's probably going to be tough for them still. Yeah, hopefully we don't blow this 3-1 with a minute plus injury to go. 91st minute, another 3 to go. It was a throw into Atletico Madrid, but we have one possession, which is good to see. And now we're looking to get them on the counter. Ricky Puig, fresh legs. Fortunately, he ran into a teammate, lost the ball here. And hopefully we can cut that out. We do through Tapsoba, although he hits it straight to Elena. And he's now caught out by Pablo Eduardo, although Tapsoba gets back to block the shot. It will be a corner, though, although that will suck up some time. They put it in. Sevillano heads it clear. And can Quintero get to that? No, Fabian. It is actually a free kick, though. And it's a yellow card, right? That should suck up time, and indeed it will. We are now in one of these final highlights, it feels like. Dembele on the ball, but we have got the win. And I'm pretty sure that's our place in the Champions League knockouts confirmed, which is great to say because only 2 match days ago, I was really worrying, but beating Manchester United at home and then Atletico Madrid away has secured our place in the knockout stages. I am 99% sure. Great game from Dembele, a goal, an assist, same for Quintero, and Nianzu doing a good job for us in the CDM role with Tapsoba also doing well at centre-back, but no one having a shocker. Some really good performances out there. 3 goals in that first half, that late one to Nianzu really putting us in a strong position, and we get a very good 3-1 win at the Metropolitano. You look at the stats, same amount of shots, but ours were a lot more effective with 7-3 being on target. That is the difference. They do have some clear-cut chances, apparently, Atletico Madrid, but I suppose one of them was the penalty. But really, we dominated that game. You look at the XG jump from that penalty. If not for that, they were not great. And we have done really well here. I was going to say giving them one might be a bit harsh, but that's a really good result. We'll tell the boys we have been written off that if you ever get the underdog team talk, it's a great one to do. It seems to rally troops really well. And we have indeed qualified. The game realises that Manchester United and Atletico Madrid cannot both go past us next game. And playing Zenit, I'd like to think we can finish top of this group now, which is a big turnaround, as I said, from where we were after match week 3. We weren't out of it by any means, but we were behind those two. And picking up those wins has proven crucial to getting our place into the next round. And all of a sudden, things here not looking as bad as they were after that Zenit draw. I think it is fair to say after match week 2, I was really worried, but we have come right big time, which is good to see. And once again, AZ have beaten Liverpool. Both games, AZ have beaten Liverpool in this Champions League. That is interesting. And that is great to see too, because that is what the board expected from us. And that's good to see because that is a good group to be getting out of with United and Atletico both in it. And then, as we saw, shots on target really proving the difference for us there. So, what I think we'll do for next game, I think we will come back for the Zenit one still as we make our way down, because it would be nice to see who else is getting out of their Champions League groups, because we're not too sure who that is yet. And sometime not long after that, we should also be getting the draw for the first knockout round, you would think. But we will be back for Zenit in tomorrow's episode. But if you did enjoy today's episode, securing our qualification to the knockouts of the Champions League, then please do go down below, leave a thumbs up. And also, if you're new around here and enjoying the content, then remember to hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on as well, so you do not miss out on any of the content when it does drop. But until that Zenit game in tomorrow's episode, thank you very much for watching. Keep on keeping on, and I'll see you then. Cheers.